Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Coming at you guys with a little bit of a different type of video. Just doing one of these talking videos again. You know, sometimes I like to break it up and do this. I was going to make another Cold War video. I just got diamond specials and melee weapons, but I am just so fried on that game right now. I just need a little bit of a break. But anyway, as you read by the title, I finally watched Batman the Killing Joke. And if you don't know what that is, it's a movie that came out about 4 or 5 years ago. It's based on the comic book by Alan Moore, also called Batman the Killing Joke. And basically, the premise is the Joker just trying to prove that anybody can go bat crazy, no pun intended, like he did with just one bad day. And anybody that knows me in real life knows I am a huge freaking nerd. I mean, you don't even have to know me in real life. If you've watched the channel, you just know I'm a huge freaking nerd, especially for superheroes. I love my superheroes. But I just had a couple of thoughts about the movie, and I just wanted to talk about it. And anybody else out there that is either into Batman, into the comic, into the movie, whatever it is, I want to know your thoughts in the comments as well. What did you think about the movie, and what do you think about some of the things that I'm going to be talking about in this video? Also, obviously, spoilers. So if you haven't seen it, or if you're planning to, then I guess maybe don't watch this video, but if you don't care, then yeah, keep watching. So, initial thoughts of the movie. I thought, as a movie, it was pretty dang good. I think it was about 75 minutes, which we will get to that in a minute. An hour and 15 minutes, that's good for an animated movie, but it really could have only been 45 minutes. The first half hour is throwaway filler content. So in the movie, the Joker obviously shoots Barbara Gordon, paralyzing her. You know, he shoots her in the gut, goes through, damages her spine and everything like that. And the first half hour is basically just like a montage of Batman and Batwoman, Batgirl, whatever, doing, you know, the whole Batwoman, Batgirl thing, just, you know, fighting crime and stuff like that. And I feel like the only reason, or I know for a fact, the only reason this first 30 minutes was included was just so then we had a little bit of character building, and so then we actually cared about the character, so then we had some sort of emotional reaction when she got shot. But the thing is, none of the first 30 minutes was in the actual comic, and it was honestly just so filler and kind of bland and honestly boring. I was honestly getting bored. I was gonna turn it off because I've read the original comic, or at least part of it. I remember I went to the library one time and I found it on the shelf and I sat there. I read like the first half of it. I never got to finish it, which I actually went after watching the movie. I went back online, found a version of it online, and finished reading it just so then I could like compare and contrast. And it's basically like beat for beat after the first 30 minutes. But literally at like I think it was like the 29-minute mark or something like that, you can see you could see where it cuts from the like the original content of the Batgirl stuff and where the original story starts, because Batman goes to the prison, you know, pulls up in the Batmobile. You see that exact panel, that exact picture in the movie. That's where it should have started. The first 30 minutes is just that you get it out of here. Yeah, from there the movie's like freaking amazing. Like the whole part when Batman's in the prison talking to the Joker, which you obviously find out that Joker actually broke out, and the guy that's in there is just like a placeholder Joker or whatever, a fake, and it's really good. Batman's voiced by Kevin Conroy, which is slowly becoming my favorite Batman, or one of my favorite Batmen. And the Joker is voiced by Mark Hamill, which Mark Hamill is the Joker. That is literally, when you think Joker, Mark Hamill's voice has to come to your head. He's the same one that voices the Joker in the Arkham games and the animated series. Also, I just got HBO Max. I've been binging the animated series. Very good series. Definitely watch it if you're into Batman. And yeah, the voice acting is just great in the movie. But yeah, there's so many scenes in this movie. Literally, the last 45 minutes, the actual Killing Joke stuff, it's really good. All the flashback scenes, I really like the flashback scenes in the movie. The way it showed the things that were going wrong in Joker's life before he actually became the Joker, and the things that led him to where he is, it almost makes you empathize with him in a way. And it's really cool. I really like how they did it. The only thing I will say, some people have complained before saying that the animation in the movie, at some points it's really good, and at other points it's really bad or lacking. I personally really didn't find that. I felt it was relatively consistent. Sure, there was a few things that seemed a bit off, or like lip syncing that was a bit off. But when you're doing like hand drawn animation, I mean, it's never gonna be perfect. But yeah, I mean, all around the movie was pretty good. The ending, that's the only thing going through my mind. Like, I'm trying to like touch on all the other points and other things I want to talk about in the movie before we get to the ending part, because I know that's what most of this video is going to be me talking about. So yeah, just to sum up the movie, good action, good animation, amazing voice acting, and it's all really good. Especially the bits when like the Joker as the Commissioner Gordon going through the whole carnival thing. Oh my god, dude! I actually fell for Commissioner Gordon for once. That I was hurting for him just watching that. And then, but enough rambling about all that. The ending. The one of the most controversial things in Batman comics ever. So did Batman kill the Joker or did he not? Many people say yes, many people say he did not. Basically, the end of the movie is when Joker tells the killing joke of it's man, you know what? I'm just gonna look it up and read it word for word because I would end up messing it up. But basically, it's a joke that summarizes the Joker and Batman's relationship literally to a T. Okay, so the killing joke is, you know, it's funny the situation. Okay, wait, where does it actually start? I just pulled up like the script online. Okay, here it is. See, there were these two guys in a lunatic asylum, and one night they decide they don't like living in an asylum anymore. They decide they're going to escape. So, like, they get up onto the roof, and there, just across this narrow gap, they see the rooftops of the town stretching away into the moonlight, stretching away to freedom. Now, the first guy, he jumps right across with no problem, but his friend has not made the leap. You see, he's afraid of falling. So the first guy gets an idea. He says, "Hey, I have my flashlight with me. I'll shine it across the gap between the buildings. You can walk across the beam and join me." But the second guy just shakes his head. He says, "What do you think I am, crazy? You turned it off when I was halfway across." And that joke, it does pretty perfectly summarize Joker and Batman's relationship. But after this, Joker and Batman just kind of stand there for a second. Joker starts laughing his ass off, obviously. You know, Joker's losing his shit because that's what he does. He always laughs, and Batman just stands there stiff-faced. And then he starts laughing, hysterically. And next thing you know, Batman reaches and he puts his hands on Joker's shoulders like this. Just like this. And as he does that, they're still both laughing. And the camera pans down. And then Joker stops laughing. But Batman keeps laughing. And all we see is the ground. And all you hear is Batman laughing. And then his laugh fades out. And the credits roll. And all you hear is the rain. And many theories have circulated. Some people say Batman at that point killed the Joker when he put his hands on his shoulder after the camera panned down. He either strangled him or snapped his neck or did something. Or some other people were saying that when Joker had a poison ring on during their fight, and some people were saying that Batman picked it up and put it on during their fight, and when he reached over to put his hands on Joker's shoulders, that the poison killed Joker then. And then other people just say Batman was just kind of holding himself up, you know, just like kind of like the same thing you would where like when somebody makes a real funny joke, you like put their hand on their shoulder or you put your hand on something, just kind of like laughing your ass off. One of those things. And yeah, some people say that the Joker didn't die there. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't think the Joker died. Despite everything that Joker did in this movie and in the comic, despite everything that happened, Batman, his number one rule, his one and only rule, he will never kill. And despite the fact that there is multiple times in the movie where, especially at the beginning when he's talking to the Joker and he's saying, you know, whether I end up killing you or you end up killing me, you know, this is going to end eventually. And that's like the whole talk they have. And I don't know, because right there at the end too, when Batman actually, right after their fight, he like before Joker tells the killing joke, Batman like puts his hand out. He's like, "Let me help you," and he gives this whole thing, and then Joker basically says no, and then proceeds to tell the killing joke. So many people theorize that Batman finally saw what he has to do, and if the Joker isn't willing to get help, and if he's just gonna keep doing this shit, then Batman just has to kill him to make it stop. And I don't think that. The only reason I'm just gonna be that boneheaded, stiff-headed, whatever you want to call me. I'm just gonna deflect any evidence that goes towards Batman killing Joker, and I'm gonna say it didn't happen because Batman's number one rule is he doesn't kill, no matter what happens. Not even in the Dark Knight movie, you know, where Joker was like blowing shit up, killed Rachel, was responsible for Harvey's, like everything that happened there. Batman never kills because that's just not who he is. It's his number one rule. He doesn't kill, never kill. Pretend Batman versus Superman never happened, where he's like shooting guns and shit. I don't know what that was about. But Batman don't kill. That's the end of it. That's my opinions. If you haven't seen Batman the Killing Joke, go see it. Like I said, I'm a huge nerd, so I just wanted to tell you guys about the movie, what I thought about it, and just stuff like that. I don't know. Like I said, I'm a huge nerd. Just felt like switching it up. I was going to make a Cold War video, but I'm just so burned out. Just needed to do something different. But anyway, guys, hope you all enjoyed. Please remember to go down below, like, subscribe, comment, and share this with your friends. Remember, I post daily at 7 p.m., so I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. And if you want to see more nerd talks, let me know. I'll probably, next time I'll try to, like, bring sticky notes or write something down so then it's a bit more organized and I touch on all the points that I want to. I know this was kind of a jumbled mess and I probably ended up repeating myself a bunch, but I just felt like rambling about Batman. And I don't know. That's it. Batman. See you guys tomorrow. Peace. I'm all alone, I walk alone, I fall.